Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. This one is called You Deserve to Be There. See? The doggy's like, right? Yes, you deserve to be there. Otherwise, you wouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this video is based on, I've seen so many people like, oh my God, thank you for having, like, I have a meeting, I'm so like, no. Like, it's just giving, like, I don't deserve to be there vibes. You do, because they read your shit and they're like, we love it, come in. Okay, so you deserve to fucking be there. So let's talk about this shit a little bit. And first of all, let's set this baseline. If you're a writer and you've written any screenplay, you have a fucking ego. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you thought, no, I have no ego, but I do want to put my shit out into the whole world. Okay, come on, man. Let's not pretend we don't have egos. Of course we do. We think we have something important to say. And you know what? If you do have something important to say in a way to move me and show me a different side of life, I want to hear it. We all want to hear it. So who cares if artists have egos? We should. Why? One reason why is because everybody, will tell us we're fucking crazy and we're neurotic and fuck you and you'll never do it. And this is the energy from go tell someone. They ask you, what do you do? I'm an artist. Who are you? Okay, that's what they'll come back with. Have I heard of you? What have you done? Are you famous? It's like you can make money as an artist without being super famous. Okay, who the fuck are you? I don't know you. I haven't seen you on a bus stop or something. You know what I mean? So, but you still make a living, right? So calm down. Anyway, so like there's a lot of shit to fight through too. There's a lot of haters. Oh, here's a point. There's a lot of shit you got to fight through to be an artist. That doesn't happen in the 9-to-5 world. No one really gives a fuck if a 9-to-5er, and I'm not shitting on 9-to-5ers. Shout out to 9-to-5ers, but I'll get some more points about that in a second. But no one really gives a fuck no one's gonna be like, you walk into the office, hey, fuck you. What? Like, you're just walking into the office. No one's gonna care. Like, that's just, okay, a 9-to-5er going to work, whatever. Like, but you try to do art and now people come out with daggers, and like, why, what gives you the right to be an artist? So that's just the artist's life. Who cares, man? Now there's critics, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. You're a 9-to-5er, you're doing no one's gonna come up behind you like, like a whole group of people and talk shit on you and write an article about it, or whatever the fuck. So it's a different world, man. And let's get to the video. So there's some shit I want to point out, like, the whole grovel core thing, where people are like, I have a meeting with so and so, A-list producer, or I'm meeting with a fucking huge agent. Oh, I'm terrified. Like, wish me luck, guys, because I don't deserve to be here. Basically, is what there's the vibe. And everybody else is like, because they're like, I know, isn't it? Like, no one deserves to be. All of you deserve to be there if you can deliver the goods, man. Okay, so like, let's cut that out. Let's cut out the vibe of like, I don't deserve to be here. If you didn't deserve to be there, they wouldn't call you in. And the other thing there is I'm missing a point. It's right there floating. That fucks me up. I get like 5 thoughts at once. I'm like, I don't know which one to fucking choose. That's probably ADHD. So let's go there. Well, because one point I've never made that I've wanted to make for the longest is, like, some of these service runners have talked shit on me. He's a failure. He's a failed rider. All this kind of shit. Fuck him. You know. Let me point this out, though. Far as I know, I've made it farther than any of those service people as a rider. Far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? So, if I talk about riding ever, I've made it farther than them. You know what I mean? I make no apologies for that. None. Zero. So I don't give a fuck what they say. Sidebar, I don't give a fuck what they say. Most of them have never been even signed. Nothing, dude. Failures. Okay? Fuck them. Anyway, so here's the thing. Like, with agents and so forth, they don't generally like it if, generally speaking, across the board, they generally don't like it if you come in and you're fucking terrified and you're so nervous and you're given that nervous energy. I'll speak specifically. Sherry told me that I don't like that. Like, if they come in and they're fucking nervous and shit, because I hope they're neurotic, you know? And she said to me, and by the way, sidebar, she's gone now. Bless the dead. Let's skip over that real quick so we don't go dark. But anything I say from here on out, it'd be the same shit I would say if she's standing right next to me. She always knew I did videos and all that kind of shit. She just didn't really give a fuck. You know. All she said to me is, can you not give away the minutia? And I said, I'm not going to. Meaning the political shit. I'm not going to. But they expect, she preferred that the writers be neurotic. Why? Because she trusted that more. Like, they're meant to be a writer. In other words, they have a different point of view on the world. It doesn't quite match up with, you know, and this goes back to the 9-to-5 thing. Like, a lot of writers come into the game and they're 9-to-5ers, you know. And I'm not shitting on 9-to-5. Hear me out. I'm saying, great, you're a 9-to-5er. That's what you do right now, but you want to be a writer. When you come into the industry, you got to put that shit away, because that's not how the industry works. The industry's not used to the 9-to-5 mentality. You know, the like, and I've made fun of it, like, oh, let me be polite, let me stand in line. What I mean by that is, and I think that could get confused, where, are you saying like be an asshole and shit like this? No. And I'm, by the way, one point I wanted to make too is, don't be like how I am on my videos. That's just for my videos, dude. When I'm in real life dealing with shit, I'm super professional. You know, I know when to turn it off. This is just for videos. When I act stupid and shit, like, it's just in videos, man. But as far as the 9-to-5 aspect, it can get a bit stiff, you know, like braided belts, you know, like this kind of shit. Hey, Bob, like, I don't want to offend anybody. If you're gonna be an artist, that is basically the job, is offending people. You're gonna say something that someone's gonna find offensive, highly offensive. You know, I mean, do I need to name all the movies and TV shows that? So so they don't expect you to act like a 9-to-5er when you're in the industry. You know what I mean? Like, they're used to very dynamic people of all walks of life. Kind of, artists are almost like outcasts, in my opinion. Outcasts who found a lane to express themselves. Like, they had some fucked up shit happen to them, and now they want to talk about it. Almost every artist I've ever met is like that. No matter what it is, music, art, traditional art, whatever, writing, whatever. and then channeled into that art form, you know. So for new writers that are coming in and they're getting signed for the first time, let me give you this example so that you can kind of understand like literally what it's like. You could come in to like a CAA or WME or whatever, and you'll see the agents walking around in suits. Hello, hey, you know, they're very slick. They tend to be. But they're used to seeing crazy shit, especially the veterans that have been there since, you know, the fucking 90s. They've seen crazy shit. Even though they look all like, no. For example, you might walk into the office and you're seeing, you're going to like a book to film agent, like my ex, book to film. Okay, and you know, looks all proper and so forth. Okay, hey, nice to meet you. Come in. Like, let's do the meeting. You know, the general signing meeting. A signing meeting is what I meant, not a general. But the person right before you might have been like Marilyn Manson. What? That's a lit agent. What the fuck would they be seeing a crazy rock star for? You know? Or the person who walked in the building right before you that you didn't see was like Cardi B or something. And you know, and their agent's like, hello. But they represent the person who sings wet ass pussy. Like they're used to that shit. You know, you don't have to be like so polite, like you're like Pollyanna. I want to be ultra polite. I don't want. Oops, did I say dang? Like they're used to, like, they represent wet ass pussy. Like, come on, like this is what they're fucking used to. So, what the fuck would Marilyn Manson be doing there? I'll explain it. He might have said to his music agent, you know what? And this is based on a fucking true story. You know what? I wanna write a children's book. And so, you know, put me in touch with someone. They're like, okay, let me call over here to Sherry and deal with her. Go see her. You know, and then they set up a meeting and, okay, let's hear it. And they're like, yeah, so I want to do a children's book, you know, has his fucking eye in, you know, and, you know, maybe just played last night, The Beautiful People, fuck yeah, fuck, rage, you know, his ass hanging out. Whatever, you know, like, but now he's in the office, now he's being, you know, professional, and you know, people like that, they're veterans, dude. So they know how to, they're that on the stage, and then they're this way. Now he might be in a turtleneck or something, explaining the children's book that he wants to write. Okay, this is real life shit. And then it's like, okay, and you know what? I like the idea, and perhaps there's a movie there too. Maybe we put you with Tim Burton, and then maybe we have Johnny Depp play like the old skeleton dude in it, that like teaches all the kids, like, you know, the touching stuff, you know, that if you're like Marilyn Manson, it's okay. You know, there's a heartwarming story beneath all that. And maybe there's a movie there. That's how some of this shit happens. Okay, so understand, you might be walking in right after that meeting, is my point. And so if you're all buckled up, you know, and all like, hello, they just were kicking it with Marilyn Manson and talking about some, you know, crazy shit, okay? So relax, you know, like, that's part of my point. Fucking calm down, dude. You see some of these people on Writer Twitter and like, oh my God, it's that vibe. That's why I always do this in my videos, because that's the vibe it gives. Like, I'm not deserving. You don't have to grovel, dude. You deserve to be there. If they called you in, you fucking deserve to be there. And here's the other thing. You're paying the bills, man. Okay? Like, you should not be groveling to people that you're paying their fucking bills. When they're driving that fucking G-Wagon, they should be like, thank you so much for going out and writing the thing or going up on stage or whatever the fuck. You know, Because as a writer, you're doing 90% of the work, man. You're the one sitting in the chair, like, writing. You're like, fuck, I'm tired. I should go to bed, but fuck this. Let me get one more page out. And then you're like, let me do 2 more. You know, like, it's 4, I should go to bed. And then you get up at 7, back at it. You know, that's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you might be fucking slammed. You know, you're trying to get a couple pages in. I gotta go to the meeting. And then you go to the meeting and they're like, let me razzle dazzle. That's why I should buy it. Okay? You're doing most of the fucking work. You know? So you should not be groveling. And anything else I want to say here? Is there anything fucking else? I feel like I feel like I have like 5 more points that I'd like to make, but I just don't have them off the top of my head. I guess that's it. Just, you know, just calm down and go in with confidence and just be yourself. You know, I'm not saying you have to be Marilyn Manson. I'm not saying you have to be anything, but you don't have to be afraid that you're too something. They've seen every fucking walk of life as a writer. And truly, I think most, I'm not going to speak for them, but I think most agents and so forth at very high levels kind of don't trust you if you're too plain. You know, let them see your flaws. Because they want to know, did they just get lucky on the script? I got a few more now. Now some more shit's coming back to me. Did they just get fucking lucky on the script, or do they have a voice? Where this is repeatable, like this is not just a one-off. Because, by the way, I've seen a lot of people come into the industry, they got one good script, bingo. They sell it, they get signed, they sell it, and they kind of dry up after that. Because they don't really have a point of view on the world. They had a point of view on that script, and that's kind of it. So be thinking about that too. Like, what is my like, do I have a brand? You should be thinking about that. Do I have a brand where this is repeatable? I think for the brand new, very first time screenwriters, they don't even think about that. Like, I gotta do this. If I want this to be my job, I gotta be one of those people that never runs out of shit to fucking talk about. Never. Because that's just my voice. You know? Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'll let you guys go. Have a great weekend. Don't be fucking scared of the industry, man. If they called you in, you deserve to fucking be there. Case closed. No matter who the fuck talks shit on you for being there or whatever. Who cares what the fuck they think? Peace.